The CIA crew relaxing in Mallorca had been careless, registered real names, or phoned home on landlines. Was ex-army medic Lyle Edward Lumsden involved in Khalid El-Masri's so-called medical examination? He won't say, and for now, that secret's safe. US courts have ruled the German car dealer's rendition classified, a matter of national security, granting his attackers impunity. The secret was out. The CIA, it was rumored, was outsourcing torture, sending al-Qaeda suspects for interrogation to black sites or secret foreign jails. The internet was buzzing. European plane spotters began amassing more evidence. A unique photo album, the CIA rendition fleet.
We all got in touch via email with bits of information from here and there to uncover the list of CIA secret aeroplanes and where they were landing. So as soon as someone spotted one here, or in Barcelona or Glasgow, we would pass it on straight away. So very soon these secret planes could hardly move in Europe without us knowing.
CIA headquarters, Langley, Virginia. The truth shall make you free, the motto says. There were some who took it to heart and started to leak.
We have an exclusive report tonight about secret prisons in the war on terror. For years now, the Bush administration has refused to talk about what it's doing with the senior al-Qaeda leaders it has captured.
Current and former intelligence officers tell ABC News these 8 top al-Qaeda figures and 3 more were all held at one point on a former Soviet airbase in Eastern Europe. Human rights groups have identified Poland and this military airbase as one of the places involved. Something denied today by the Polish defense minister who was in Washington.
The president of Poland has said that there is no truth to these reports.
Do you accept that, sir?
Of course, he's my president.
To this day, Poland denies it. Support for the United States was wearing thin. The war on terror hadn't stopped the bombs in Spain, Bali, London. Dishonor, shame, disgrace, mayhem in Iraq left CIA insiders worried that America had squandered the world's sympathy after 9/11 and was making itself the world's most hated nation. US Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice was sent to keep Europe's troublesome democracies on side and remind them, in case they'd forgotten, to be afraid.
Renditions take terrorists out of action and save lives. We share intelligence that has helped protect European countries from attack, helping save European lives. So now, before the next attack, we should all consider the hard choices that democratic governments must face. And we can all best meet this danger if we work together.
The head of the CIA in Europe was this man. Tyler Drumheller, based in Berlin. Like many of his ilk, he's written a book. But the interesting stuff, 80 pages of it, has been cut, censored by his former bosses. Did you know of the secret prisons?
I can't comment on that.
But I'm not asking you to tell me where they were,
no, I
or
can't
if they
comment on
existed.
that. I mean, it's...
In Europe?
That I don't know.
You really...
I mean, I can't say. I don't, and I really, I don't know. And
you don't know or you can't say?
I can't say.
By September 2006, the White House was forced to admit key al-Qaeda suspects had been held in secret prisons abroad. But where? The president still wouldn't say.
A small number of suspected terrorist leaders and operatives captured during the war have been held and questioned outside the United States in a separate program operated by the Central Intelligence Agency. Many specifics of this program including where these detainees have been held and the details of their confinement, cannot be divulged.
They were, he said, the worst of the worst. 14 notorious al-Qaeda terrorists, among them the architect of 9/11, Osama bin Laden's closest aide, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, or KSM.
During questioning, KSM told us about another al-Qaeda operative he knew was in CIA custody, a terrorist named Majid Khan.
Who? Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was a household name. But who was Majid Khan? It was a shock to Mahmoud Khan in Baltimore to hear the name on the president's lips. There in the company of the worst was his little brother Majid.
He was a very fun-going young teenager. We had all the friends, had everything that teenagers do, liked cars, music, clean, very, very clean record. Did not even get a single traffic violation than anything else. Very excellent student. He actually worked for the state of Maryland with high clearance. So he was giving a full check.
Majid Khan, the A student from Baltimore, had been missing since March 2003. Just married, he'd gone to Pakistan to visit his new wife and relatives.
They all disappeared overnight. We were very, very worried about it, what happened, how it happened, who took them, and we had no information at all.
A terrorist named Majid Khan.
And the next time we heard his name was when the President of the United States, President Bush, was giving details on television about the top 14 detainees that were released from secret prisons of the CIA.
Terrorist or saint, it was now clear that Majid had been held in one of the CIA's secret prisons. But where? Uzbekistan? Morocco? Poland?
Well, I have the letters here in which he tried to explain that what happened to him. And as you see, up here is the only point you see, and this is the point after that you see in the end, where he gets to tell us what happened to him. It is completely censored by the government to the point is unrecognizable.
So we filed a petition for cert.
Innocent or guilty, his little brother Majid would need a lawyer, but she has yet to see her client.
That's constitutional.
We have not been able to meet with him. We have not been able to communicate with him at all, because it is the position of the United States that even though he has a lawyer, we can't meet with him because he might actually tell us where he was held or what kinds of interrogation tactics were used against him in secret CIA detention.